So this is the first day of the actual hunt, the Charles Garrett Memorial Hunt here in Jefferson, Texas. I slept good last night, but I slept long. I didn't get up till like 8 o'clock this morning. Missed river hunting totally. But we're going to have fun today. It's almost noon. That's when it kicks off. I'm going to go down to the pavilion, which is down there. People are still rolling in. We expect the big crowds tomorrow, which of course is Saturday, the weekend. But I have just received my token. This is the YouTube, I guess YT Aquachigger token. And if you find this one, whoever finds this one, gets a prize from me. And I'm going to go ahead and hide this right now. And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be too late for you because the hunt will be over by the time you see this video. I'm going to put it as close to the chig rig as possible. That is still in limit. So just the other side of those red flags, we're going to plant it. And you're going to help me. So I changed up my plans a little bit. I put it on a floating log in the water. So you'll have to think outside the box to find this one. But if you're looking around, like I hope you are, you'll see it. And there it is. Do you see it? Do ya? It's right there on the log. Don't tell anybody. We'll check on it, make sure someone finds it a little bit later in the hunt. If not, I might have to pitch it out here in the grass. Back to the chig rig and then over to the pavilion. So today what we're doing is they're just doing the free range hunt, so we won't be doing any of the seeded part. So they'll be out just looking for bottles and stuff in the woods. And it's a whole bunch of acres here. So they'll have a good time. I will too, because I'm going to join them.
Off in about 10 minutes, so everybody got your detective and your bags and all your special stuff will be ready to go. Rusty, I mean, Steve, so Rusty, a couple things.
Tomorrow, when they do the seeded hunts, it's going to be a madhouse, I can tell already. But we're going to get out there and dig some bottles in a few minutes.
In general, we are not putting anything in the water. We're not going to do that to you. Please spray. We've got 1,232 tokens for this weekend to bury in the ground.
I missed the cannon firing. Josh was fired the cannon. I was over the pavilion. Had to run, but I missed it.
Hereby initiating you into the Order of Santa Barbara.
Woohoo!
Patron saint of our children.
Oh, that stinks.
When everybody's going to know that you shot a cannon. You have been initiated.
Well,
Make a nice earring.
Yeah.
Actually, they make really nice necklaces. You put enough of them together.
So me and Nugget are going head to head on a competition hunt.
That's right.
With 3 minutes, whoever gets the best relic wins.
Who's going to beat?
3 minutes.
Who's gonna
Just
win?
kidding. Yeah, we're going to look around here. We were here yesterday. Well, part of the video with the turtle. And this is an iron furnace right here. There's lots of that glass. Giant chunks of this glass here. And that's part of the flux that came off the top of the molten iron. We're going to look around for a little while. I don't know if we're going to have a lot of luck because there's so much junk here. I mean, there's pieces of iron, but we might even get into some of the foundations and dig around. See if we can find some old bottles. We'll watch Nugget for a minute. Come on, Nugget. Find something, man.
I got 3 minutes.
That's right. I'm wasting my time. Let's get to digging. Here we go, Nugget. Chunk of lead. What you find in your 3 minutes. Yeah, naturally this place is paved with iron. I'll let you listen to it. I'm hunting with maximum discrimination, but I'll bump it down so you can listen to what's in here. On 0. I think Nugget's on 0. But yeah, listen. It's constant iron. So I'm going to go ahead and bump the discrimination back up, because in reality, all we're going to hear is the shallow stuff anyway. There's just so much iron. Nugget's back up there on top where the iron furnace was. I just dug a doodad. Not much of a doodad, but it's copper, so it sounded really good. Yeah. We'll dig around a little bit more. Hopefully, what I'd like to really find, I'd like to find one of the tokens from the mill operation that they had here. I think around the turn of the century. They said that they found quite a few. It's a really interesting area of some foundations and dips in the ground right here. But in particular, I want to show you some of that slag, that glass slag that looks like obsidian. It's a good example of it right here. Nugget's still up there digging. I haven't heard him hoot or holler yet. But this is this gives you a good idea of how that glass slag is formed. This would be the top of the iron, you know, where they're melting the iron. And this is the slag, or the this is the slag that formed on top. I think it might be a sort of flux. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a beautiful glass. I mean, you can make awesome stuff out of it, I'm sure. But there's big piles of it here. You see how it's all wavy. You just picture that being a liquid floating on top of a big container. There are a lot of normal bricks around here, like these, you know, just normal bricks. But there's also some of these others that may have lined the kilns. You can see it's got a weird shape to it. And it even has some writing on it, although I can't really make it out. I don't know if that's H-I-L-L or K. Might be Hill, something. Looks like C-A-K-H-I-L-L, but I'm not 100% on that. So, kind of interesting piece. If we get one with a good name on it, we'll keep it. There's a neat hole in the ground right here we're going to look at together. Now, there are like really venomous snakes around here. Lots of water moccasins, and we're right off the river. So we're not going to crawl into any today, but this is pretty interesting. This is an old root hole. I guess there was a tree standing here, and this is where it grew down. You can see the roots now. I love to be able to go down in there, look around, and find some cool bottles and cannons and stuff, but it's probably full of water moccasins. And I don't want to get bit, because Nugget would have to help me. And I don't know, he might just push me further deeper in the hole and cover me up with leaves. Would you, Nugget?
No, I wouldn't do that.
I'm not so sure. He's laughing when he's saying it. Wow, this looks interesting. I'm glad we get over here before Nugget. Check this out. It's an old bottle. I think this is... there's no snakes in it. Not booby-trapped. Awesome. I guess that's a snuff bottle. I don't know how old it is, but I think that's what it is. I've seen them, and I had a video with some of these in them, and that's what you guys told me it was. We're going to go down in here and look around. Maybe there's a bottle dump here we can dig out. I suspect there might be. Well, it's a dump apparently, but I don't think that's very old. That's an old mattress. But there could be some bottles in here. We're going to dig around with a shovel a little bit, see what else we can come up with. I just wish I knew how old that was. It got a seam pretty much all the way to the top, so. Now I'm just assuming that this is a snuff bottle. I'm not 100%. But I see some more broken ones over here. There's a broken something and some tin. So we're going to get a shovel and dig this out and see what's here. If we find some stuff, we'll go get the rest of the crew, all 400 of them, and we're going to come dig some bottles. I'm standing in part of the structure. I'm not sure what this thing did, but it's kind of interesting. It's probably full of moccasins too, so we've got to make this quick. See, it's got these big brick pillars. That doesn't look too old. That's some type of grout where they mortared it in, and I'm just strange. I'm not sure how this worked. That's poison ivy up there, so be careful. This is a square thing in the middle. I'm not sure what it's for either. It's quite thick with bricks though. I think some water, good moccasin house, so we're going to stay out of that. I did want to show you this little rail over here. This looks like some type of cart probably ran on it. That's pretty interesting right there. It's all bent up. And a U like a Sherman necktie. Quite a Sherman necktie, but it's a start. I shouldn't say that, I guess. I am in Texas. Can you see it? Can ya? Looky. Right there. That's a Civil War mini ball. I'm doing a little YouTube video, and there's a mini ball, Civil War mini ball on the ground right in front of me.
Oh,
or not in the planted area, so I'm all excited.
This is last year's relic area.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got 2 of them.
Oh. It's an indication that this could be where they planted relics last year, but I don't know. But I'm going to search here with you, if you don't mind. Hey, do you mind being on YouTube?
I'm not a very good candidate.
Well, you're there.
Oh.
She's there. I'll take that as an okay. So I just found out that this area right here was on the hunt last year, so those are planted bullets, although the melted lead is kind of weird. I did just dig a really cool relic, though. It's iron. Do you know what this is? This is one of the links from how they put the railroad cars together. They had a pin on one side, a pin on the other side, and they hooked 2 box cars together. And it was way down there in the bottom. So I don't think they planted this one last year. At least I hope not. All right, we're going to hunt around here a few more minutes. Then I'm going to go to the other side of the property where I know they didn't plant anything. And we'll look around over there, see what we can find. So that's the end of the relic hunt today. I'm sorry I didn't get a lot of video, but I was like talking the whole time. So I had a great time, but I just washed my face in the spigot. So let me show you a couple bartles that I found. I don't think I showed you. I was digging the bartle dump for the second half of the day, and it was pretty fun, though we didn't find anything that old. These are two bartles that I kept. This is a snuff bartle. We just don't find these back in the Maryland, Virginia area. It's probably not that old, but it's pretty cool. And then this little ink well, or ink bottle, I know it's not very old, but it's got the two sides in it. And I've never found one like that, so I went in and kept that. The rest of them I gave away, and you probably saw all that stuff in the video too. So I did find a few interesting, like medicine bottles, but you know, they're 1930s, so I just gave them away to the kids and stuff. And but it was a good time, a lot of fun. Tomorrow is when everyone's going to roll in and they get the seated hunts, and I think it's going to be a blast. You can see the cars are really picked up since this morning. If you look down toward the pavilion, you can see a lot more cars here. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy tomorrow, I guarantee it. We'll see you then.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or